The subject of where 19-year-old Barron Trump lives and if he lives with his family keeps coming up, as if it were a secret mystery. You'll see a lot of speculation, a lot of false confidence, and a lot of posts that claim to contain personal information on the internet. That is not what we do here. We're keeping it civil and straightforward, and if you watch through to the very end, I'll explain what it really means to live with family when your father is president and you have a lot of protection. This is the first important thing. Barron is a 19-year-old college student. On its own, that would typically entail living in a dorm, having roommates, going on late-night food runs, and exploring campus like any other student. He is not a typical student, though. Everything is different because his mother is First Lady Melania Trump and his father is President Donald Trump. Security reality prevents him from having a completely normal schedule, even if he wanted one. Where is he based, then? According to public reports in 2025, Barron transferred to the Washington, D.C. campus of New York University for his sophomore year. This is significant because it places him in close proximity to the White House and the hub of his family's daily existence while he is president. Additionally, he has reportedly been staying at the White House, according to several accounts. That's the major solution that people are constantly searching for, and it makes sense for one primary reason: safety. Let's now discuss the term with his family. When people hear it, they picture a typical adolescent eating supper at the same table every night in a typical home. However, with family in this context frequently refers to the same home base rather than the same schedule. The president does not live in a typical family. Meetings, travel, personnel, security planning, and continual movement are all part of it. Barron's life still includes school routines, studying, lessons, and private time even if he resides in the White House. Living with family can simply mean that he is not renting a public apartment, living in a dorm, or being in a location that is freely accessible to everyone. And that takes us to a crucial point: privacy. Online users attempt to use this for tracking. They are interested in precise spaces, precise routes, and precise behaviors. That is dangerous in addition to being disrespectful. Therefore, we won't do it. The public perception is that he is attending school in Washington, D.C. and is allegedly staying at the White House while his parents are there for the president. Why would he pick that over a typical collegiate setting? Consider the pressure. Leaks, cameras, unannounced guests, and strangers are all part of living in a dorm. A stationary site that attracts attention is referred to be a public apartment. Strong security does not eliminate the risk. Despite all the attention it receives, the White House is one of the safest locations in the nation. It's the safest and most controlled choice for a president's child during a high-profile season. People often overlook another aspect of humanity. It's common to crave familial comfort during a significant life transition, even at the age of 19. It's a lot: new classes, a new college, a new city, and constant public attention. The majority of young adults are allowed to make mistakes in private. He doesn't. It makes headlines if he appears exhausted. It becomes a story if he is spotted in public. Thus, maintaining a tight relationship with family might help maintain stability in life. The thing that many people don't want to hear is that where he lives might not be a single location throughout the year. Families of presidents travel. Timetables are subject to change. Terms at school are subject to change. Holidays are subject to change. The best explanation is the most straightforward. He is based in Washington, D.C., near his parents, and is reportedly staying at the White House while attending NYU's D.C. campus throughout this chapter. This is the most important lesson.